he plays 4.
Oh my goodness.
That means Burning Darkness is not available for Todd until prize cards get taken. But it looks like our Swiss round 4 feature match here is starting Pidgeot with a quick attack pass over the sword Reklev. Let's play some Pokemon.
Yeah, Drift Lumen Energy is not your perfect start, but Todd probably not going to be punishing that too much. Not exactly this big, fast, aggressive deck. It's a deck that wants to set up a little bit.
Right, so I'm going to take some time to try and work out what Todd can do. As he's going to start his turn off there with Buddy-Buddy Poffin, going to go Pidgey and a Charmander, and he'll be most likely prize checking right now. So with 3 fire energy in the prize card, and there is no special energy to make up that second energy cost, I'm trying to work out how Todd can take some prizes. So I think we could be looking at Luxray V, funnily enough, spoiler alert, or we could even be seeing some blustery win from Pidgeot EX.
Yeah, Pidgeot EX's blustery win does 120 for 2 colourless energy. That's an option. We've obviously got Luxray V, who's an option. Fang Snipe does 30, lets you discard a training card from your opponent's hand. You do have Radiant Charizard, but the problem is you can only accelerate 1 energy to it.
Oh, true.
And before your opponent's taking prizes, that is a full 5 cost. So it's absolutely doable, but you have to kind of... no, it's not doable. You've got 4 energy in the deck. You've got 1 double turbo, you've got 1 mist energy and 1 fire. So you literally, you have to let your Fabian take a prize before you can even attack with Radiant Charizard. So it's Pidgeot and Luxray. They are basically the options. It's not looking great.
Not looking great. So if anyone can get out of this, I think Todd Reklev is quite high on that list. As Todd does actually play an Ultra Ball discarding. That's Radiant Charizard and a Mimikyu, and I'm going to play an Arven to grab a Forest Seal Stone and an Ultra Ball.
Yeah, Arven is such a good support card because of the existence of Forest Seal Stone. Yes. Unless you have an item at all, but your tool can be Forest Seal Stone, which searches out any card whatsoever, and that makes it amazing. You've got to attach it to a Pokemon V, but there is the Luxray we mentioned a moment ago, and I think Todd has kind of seen, there's not much I can do here, and we do just see Cleffa drawing a few cards, and for 0 energy and all, and then we're back over to Fabian.
Who's going to start turn off there with an Arven, that Cleffa using that grasping draw. So let's have a look at Fabian then. So unfortunately didn't have the greatest turn 1, just has the Drift Loot attached partially. We do see the Arven now, as you say, going to grab an item, and the tool card looks like Buddy-Buddy Poffin will be considered there. Does actually have the Hisuian Heavy Ball in hand as well, so if there's a basic Pokemon, I believe there was at least 1 volt in Fabian's prizes, he will be able to grab that.
I believe so, but certainly turn 1 Arven going second is great. Used to be, you would go and get your Battle VIP pass. Here instead you go for an Arven. Actually, eyeing up that Mimikyu a little bit there, popping it to the front. Can be good against Pokemon that are EX and V, stops damage from them, so that might be an option for block a little bit in the early game, but you can just get a bunch of routes here and just start going for Gardevoir as well.
Well, I'll tell you what, I mean, Fabian didn't know this obviously, but if Todd can only take prize cards via, going to Radiant Charizard for now, until some prize cards get taken, and he can only attack with Luxray and Pidgeot. Mimikyu says no to both of them, funnily enough. So
Mimikyu's kind of busted right now. Mimikyu will block the only real attackers to which Todd has access. Sooner or later that Radiant Charizard will come back, and then we'll be able to attack with that 1 fire energy, but if Fabian knew what we knew, and he might, to be fair, because that Mimikyu's on the board with an energy.
I mean, it looks like he'll be eyeing up the TM Evolution, as he does with the Heavy Ball, so we'll be able to grab that second Rolls now as well, so that TM Evolution will be able to pluck out 2 earlier from Fabian's deck and evolve those Rolls, very nice. But you're right, with that energy, it's not inconceivable for Fabian to think, well, let me just put another one on and start doing Cursed Eyes. I believe the attack is 7 damage counters on your opponent's active. See if I was right about that.
Yeah,
Ghost Eye! Oh, it's close.
Well, you got the effect. That's the most important thing here. So we do see that TM Evolution coming down here, getting both of those routes on the bench into Curlier, which of course is going to be your draw engine going through for the next couple of turns. It's got that refinement that you discard a card from your hand and draw 2. It's one of the reasons why it's been such a good deck card since it came out in Scarlet and Violet base, and actually ends up with that Mimikyu in the active, which is unintentionally kind of amazing.
Yeah, for sure, that Mimikyu, he will put in the finest of work. It is over Todd, that's his second turn. Now, just had that Forest Seal Stone available, so we'll be able to grab any card he like on that V-Star style Alchemy ability, and there's also had Grasping Draw card to work with as well. We do see the Pidgeot in hand, we do see the Defiance Spell. I don't see, there is a Candy actually, so Pidgeot will be available. Ooh.
Nice, so now you can search any card with Pidgeot, and you can search any card with Forest Seal Stone. But that means this is going to give it away though, because Todd now can very easily go and get Rare Candy Charizard.
Yes.
And if you don't get that, or you get it but you don't get a second fire energy, that basically gives the game away. So there's almost like a secondary part of the game here where you're kind of trying not to let your opponent know that you can attack with very much of anything, and that's a problem. Like, Todd's deck has so many different cards, it's like the anti-winning Dialga list. It's the complete polar opposite. It does mean there will be games where your prizes let you right down. Yeah,
it's interesting. If you do try and fit a load of 1-offs in, they have to come from somewhere, and I guess you could make the argument that since Charizard can just block 5 ranges out of deck very efficiently, you can afford to cut a few of them, but unfortunately that can come back to bite you if you prize a lot of them. And
prizing free is not exactly that often going to happen. So we see another Arven here going for that Hero's Cape. That is the ace spec of choice in this Charizard list, giving extra 100 HP and then a Rare Candy as well. So we have a very big beefy Charizard coming down here if we so wish. If anybody's wondering, Hero's Cape is a choice in both of these decks here, which is not that surprising. These decks love the old cape.
Yeah, making the Pokemon very heroic in the way they feel when they don their cape. We are going to see Ultra being played, they're going to discard a Defiance Band and that Regieleki. So we have seen pop up a little bit, the EYC, is that letting you grab back a trainer. Can be very good for enough against the control decks. We do see it get sent to discard pile though, as a Charizard EX is taken, and it's a very nice special edition rare one as well.
Yeah, Kira has been knocking out of the park lately, and that is one of their better artworks we've seen from them. So we're going to gain 1 fire energy, and not a second. And I mean, is there any reasonable situation where you go, nah, mate, I only need 1, I'm good, 1 will do?
No, I don't think so, not realistically. I mean, you could maybe make the argument since there's a Mimikyu and Yahtzee, well, the energy in deck now, I guess, but
maybe if you've got 1 in hand and you really don't want to set up a backup attacker. But here we go with the Luxray, and I kind of like this. You're not evolving up into the Charizard yet, although that is obviously an option, but when you evolve up into Charizard, you are going to give away your prizes. That is why you hold off on the evolution. And actually, there's an argument here that Todd's going, oh, I can Charizard whenever I want. But Disruption with Luxray right now, that's where I'm at. Now, Luxray can only get rid of a trainer card, but obviously, I mean, it's nice to get rid of something like a Super Rod, but if you look and your opponent has no supporters, nice to get rid of the Iono. Means evolving up the Curlier last time was a very big thing. Otherwise, you'd be in a lot of trouble right now.
Yeah, no, 100%. But it does mean that those refinements might start discarding stuff that they otherwise wouldn't have. But I think Fabian would love to be discarding Psychic Energy since Gardevoir EX can accelerate them from there. So that first refinement was a fantastic target. Let's see what Fabian gets discarded of here. Professor Joy scenario to draw 2 more. Yeah,
not too bad there. No energy in hand to attach just yet. And we see an Arven coming down. It's going to get you a tool and an item card. And it looks like going straight for the Nest Ball there. No thought about that. And it looks like another TM Evolution, which I don't mind at all. There's 2 in the deck. It's not good in the mid to late games. You don't really have time to play at that point. And, you know, if you can get, say, a routes down with your Nest Ball, then you can have, you know, a second Curlier because one of your Curlier turns into a Gardevoir. You've still got 2 Curlier there ready to roll.
Yeah, I've been intrigued to see if it's going to get discarded, so just get discarded Ultra Ball fodder just to make that a bit more, well, manageable. So are we going to see a Gardevoir EX here? Yes, we are. There we go. So that means we could be seeing that Ghost Eye from Mimikyu. I wonder if Fabian has, you know, oh no, we just see a Scream Tail come down, I apologise, off the Nest Ball as well. So maybe we're going to see that Roaring Scream for 30 for each damage counter, I believe, on the Scream Tail, and that accelerates very fast.
Oh yeah, the damage from Scream Tail builds up very, very quickly. Scream Tail's a great card, and yeah, it just gets a threat off the board. It doesn't have to be the active. You know, it is for 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each damage counter on this Pokemon. There's no mana fee on Todd's side of the board, so you can fire it any way you like. Oh look, the only Charmander. Who could have seen that coming?
Wow, that Scream Tail, fantastic addition to the deck. As you say, can target anything. So that Charmander is down for Todd. I'm not going to see any Charizard coming out this turn. So, over the Thorton now, does have obviously still available, does have DT attached to it, does have Pidgeot EX as well. But I mean, are we just going to be trying to put down maybe 2 Charmanders this time? Or maybe 1 plus Manaphy?
I mean, he only plays 2 Charmander in the deck, so he would need to recover 1 in order to play 1. There's only 2 in the deck. We do see Pidgeot coming down here or using the ability, so you can get another Charmander down. The problem is, if you play 1 Charmander, it is definitely going to get KO'd. There's no Manaphy in the list, so you're not going to be able to protect it that way, and you can't just bench 1 Charmander, because we just saw what happened. And unfortunately, you know, your Luxray V, it only does 30 damage, but there's a double turbo on there. So you do 10, but somehow...
Kind of helps out the Screamtail, doesn't it?
Yes, Screamtail is not a big Pokemon, but it is easily out of range of the Luxray right now. And, you know, talking a little bit more disruption, now there's the Penny picking it up, and yeah, this is the way to go, because now you can attach a double turbo to the Pidgeot, and it might have been out of Luxray range, it is not out of Pidgeot range, and we've got the Hero's Cape there as well, but choosing instead to use Counter Catcher to bring up one of the 2 Curlier on the field. So on the only Curlier on the field, in fact, is one got evolved, and that is going to take away Fabian's draw engine, at least for the time being.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all, since you see the other evolution card, get this card as well, so we'll be seeing that. So yeah, Pidgeot, yes, coming active, quick search ability has been used. But yeah, Blustery Wind will do 100 damage after that double turbo attachment. Everyone batten down the hatches, it's getting a bit windy in here. Pidgeot takes the Thor's first prize card, the second prize card I should say, and then we'll maybe take the 5 energy out there as well.
Oh, and I wonder if we can get a quick peek at the prize card to see if there was an energy taken or not here.
It was his first prize card.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, there we go, that was a 5 energy.
So now Charizard can actually attack in this game, which is pretty cost important. So that's wonderful there. That's a big win for Thor. And that was good, because it was a 50-50 chance. And if you whiff that too many times, that is basically the game. But Thor did what he needed to do. He took a prize, and now he's back in the game potentially. But we still got the awkward issue of there's no Charmander on the bench still. And Pidgeot is not your main attacker here.
No, I mean, you can make the argument against Gardevoir. Blustery Wind in 100 is often quite enough, actually. But you're right, we do want to get our Charizard swing him, as we do just see another Screamtail attack onto that bench. Pidgey, as Fabian takes the second prize card to leapfrog into the lead, and let's see what Thor Reklev can do here, Ross.
Yeah, we can draw a Rotom off the top of his deck. I don't know if that helps too much, but if we're going to be seeing it, like I say, we kind of need double Charmander here. Now, you can just put 1 Charmander down and KO the Screamtail and then hope that Fabian's not able to hit the bench again. That is absolutely something you can do, but that is a risky strategy a lot of the time that I wouldn't necessarily recommend. Really trying to get 2 down there is a way to go to make sure you've got that evolution next turn.
We are seeing Thor use his quick search here, just debate him on what to grab. Like I said, there is 1 Charmander in this card pile, there's only 2 copies, so if you do want to try and double up, we'd have to play a Super Rod to do that. But that's the thing about quick search though, Ross, whatever you need, you can just go and grab.
Yeah, being able to search any card out of your deck every turn is absolutely absurd. It's so good, it's hard limited to 1 per turn, regardless of how many Pidgeot you've actually got out on the field. What did he grab though? I didn't actually see it.
It was a little bit naughty, it wasn't Eri. Letting you look at your opponent's hand discard 2 items. Let's see what Fabian's got, or just get 2. Super Rod and a Hisuian Heavy Ball, so they get sent to the discard pile there, leaving Fabian with 2 copies of basic psychic energy.
But remember, Fabian has no Curlier right now. Thor took out the only Curlier. We've got a Rouse, we've got a Gardevoir, we don't have any Curlier. There's no Greninja on the board for Fabian, so there's no draw. Fabian has got 2 psychic energy and his top deck. That's all he's got to work with next turn.
And we do see Thor there using his V-Star, Power Star, Alchemy by benching that Luxray and attaching Forest Stone. You can grab any card he likes. He's going to opt for that Buddy-Buddy Poffin, which will be able to liberate that Charmander from the deck. I would imagine there it is. I look at artwork as well. So let me get involved. I'm behind a window. Don't worry, little fella. He might be involved soon. And yeah, that hits the bench for Thor.
Leaving 1 Charmander out is potentially awkward though. Screamtail could potentially come back and get a KO, or just a simple gusting to get a KO on the Charmander, and then that is going to leave Thor in a very awkward position. Fabian is already up by a prize, and the only 2 prizer, you know, obviously Thor's going to even up this turn, but the only 2 prizes on the board is that Gardevoir EX at the moment. So right now, we're trading 1 for 1, but Thor isn't getting his big attacker. Remember, that's what Charizard does. Charizard comes out and goes, hey, I do more damage because you take prizes. Oh, and my trainer, he's going to Iono you, so you get a low hand size, and the combination of Charizard hitting hard and a low hand size to your opponent gives that comeback potential of the Charizard. But you need Charizard to do that.
Yeah, we really need one of them as well. Oh, we are going to see the Mimikyu coming into the active here. Card that's traditionally very good against the Charizard EX archetype. We are going to see that Ghost Eye, I would imagine, being used, placing 7 damage counters on your opponent's active. Now, 7 damage counters is, you know, it's okay, it's usable. But when your opponent has a Hero's Cape attached to a 280 HP EX Pokemon, 7 damage counters could take a while.
Well, there was another little cheeky play there. Fabian got a couple of energy onto the Drifloon and retreated it. So now there's 1 energy on there, ready to potentially Balloon Blast, but there's 6 damage counters on. So Drifloon right now is going to be hitting for 180 damage, but of course, I don't think Fabian's Hero's Cape has come out yet. So that could come out next turn and create some very fun interaction. So that might be what Fabian is building up there. Mimikyu in the active, but don't sleep on the fact that Drifloon is on the bench with 6 damage counters. That was a nice little setup play, nice tease for the future from Fabian.
Yeah, could even use the Luxurious Cape to get those off into that instead, but we are going to see that Ghost Eye being used as over to Thor as that Charizard EX does finally hit the field. Now going to put 1 energy out of the deck, and then the other one is in hand to take it from the prize card. So that Burning Darkness will be used. Charizard Infernal Rain is activated. Here we go.
Yeah, and of course Fabian had just that 1 turn to try and take down the single Charmander, wasn't able to do it. So now we see the Charmander actually coming out for Thor. We see Pidgeot using Quick Search. We didn't actually need Quick Search to get Charizard out even. So now we're cherry picking whatever card we want with Pidgeot, and Thor's in a much better position. An awkward first couple of turns, but it seems to be working out quite nicely. And how do you remain this calm and free your 4 fire energy at prize?
Just by being one of the best in the world, Ross, I think. Any other man would be terrified. As we do see a boss's orders just taking off that Quick Search to bring up that Curlier.
And I love this because Thor is basically saying in this game, I want your Curlier. I've been super clear about that. Last time I got your Curlier, this time I'm getting your Curlier. And if you get 1 Curlier next time, which you won't, because there's no Rouse down, I'm going after that as well. He's really starving Fabian's draw engine, and then you see things like the cheeky Eri, like the cheeky Luxray. Just really, Thor is able to be taking prizes here. He's actually done a really good job of controlling the board at the same time.
Yeah, just really manipulate the board there. As Fabian does top deck a Buddy-Buddy Poffin, so can grab 2 more rolls. And it's interesting, like you said, if Fabian is going to try and work towards that big Balloon Blast play, that Mimikyu having 2 energy attacks is actually kind of annoying, right? Because energy attached in Gardevoir can be argued the worst place for it. You can't accelerate from when it's in play. We're going to see a memory skip. Wait, let's go. Let's go. That memory skip preventing your opponent from using 1 attack of your choice. So that means that Charizard cannot use Burning Darkness. So it's going to have to sit there unless we see a multitude of switching options.
Yeah, we could just switch into the Pidgeot and just get the easy KO that way. Pidgeot does more than enough damage. But then you've got your Pidgeot in the active, and we've seen Quick Searches, the really nice engine against your card every turn. You don't necessarily want to leave it in harm's way, especially with that Drifloon sitting on the bench, already threatening that big amount of damage to come in afterwards. So double switch would do it. Clever's one of those Pokemon. You also look at that and be like, oh, that must have free retreat, doesn't it? It does.
It does.
So we need to do a switch retreat, fine.
Definitely it does. But I think you understand the Pidgeot engine there by saying it's really nice. I'd say it's fantastic. Grabbing any card you like from your deck. Worth knowing, viewers, if you are watching at home on Twitch, make sure to get involved with that extension, click that Pokeball, and make fun of all the glorious stuff you can do there. And if you are watching on Twitch as well, we just saw this was our community choice. We will be doing some more over the course of the weekend. You can only participate in those polls if you are watching on Twitch.
Very well said. So we've got Thor here, he's got the Charizard in the active, it's not able to attack because of the memory skip. skip. We see a second energy attach came off the prizes. We see a manual retreat, and then we got a Pidgeot in the active. Now we see a Super Rod going to get that energy back into the deck, along with Radiant Charizard, which let's face it, was never going to stay in the discard. No. You don't mind discarding it early, you know you've got Super Rod. Radiant Charizard, it's not the early game, but it's always coming back late game.
Well, it's always coming back. A terrifying combustion blast. Pokemon can deal 250 damage for one, 5 energy off, and a ridiculous amount of damage for a ridiculous amount of energy. So I'm sure Radiant Charizard will be rearing its head as soon as it's back in the deck. So let's see what Tord does here. Has retreated already. So we do see the Pidgeot EX in the active, and we are going to see a +3 wind again, pan down the hatches again, folks. As Tord takes his 4th prize card, Ross. Fabian, what can you do?
As soon as we saw the retreat, we knew that Pidgeot was going to be attacking. You would have to have switched if you wanted to attack with Charizard again. So yeah, as I thought, we do have the Drifloon. We do now have the Hero's Cake on there. So Pidgeot's got 380. Minus 70 is 310.
Yep.
So there's so much maths going on here. So Drifloon needs to hit 310. That is 11 damage counters. There's 12 on there at the moment, so remember they go on in pairs.
Yep.
So this now will do enough to KO the Pidgeot. Could have just waited for Fabian to do it himself, but no. I had to test my brain. This is how we stay sharp.
That was a big balloon burst there, everybody. A little Drifloon that could, taking down the mighty Pidgeot, who realistically has been the main attacking force here for Tord in this game.
But you use quick search as well. It's not just the attacker.
Yes,
you've lost your quick search. So you've still got Charizard as an attacker. You only need a single basic energy to pull it off, and they went back into your deck. But now you're going to play like everyone else. There's no quick search available, like every other deck.
Now this Iono could be huge. Fabian hasn't got any draw potential on board right now, so those two cards, obviously Iono, one of them, could be really important. And for Tord to get Hisuian Heavy Ball, I think the second Charmander hasn't been taken. No, it has been taken.
Yeah, Hisuian Heavy Ball and an Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball, of course, not playable. She needs to discard 2 cards to play it. Hisuian Heavy Ball has no valid target, so Tord just gets a peek at his remaining prizes, a Thorton and a Fire Energy, and forced to Cleffa because there's no energy with which to attack, which is going to give a free attack. A gusting here onto the Rotom Luxray or Charizard. Oh, not Charizard. Yes, or Charizard will get the KO. A boss's orders will end this game. I don't think Fabian has it.
No, I think she's Screamtail, Gardevoir EX, and an Iono. But this Drifloon is going to swing a lot of damage when we see that. An Iono and a Buddy-Buddy Poffin. We'd like to see maybe earlier there even. But Fabian hasn't got a lot to do this turn, so we'll just have to balloon burst. Could play Buddy Poffin in the shuffle deck if he so desires.
And the problem is he has got that Gardevoir on the bench, and Charizard is very, very much doing enough to KO the Gardevoir. So Tord's got the potential to win next turn. Fabian does not have the potential to win this turn. There are a couple of different options. He's choosing to retreat into the Flutter Mane here. So it looks like we're playing a little bit of keep away for the time being.
Screamtail.
Oh, no, it's Flutter Mane.
Is it? Oh, it looks like this. Sorry, it looks like the illustration rare.
That is the illustration rare, but it's one from the Elite Trainer box of Flutter Mane.
So that's interesting. So turn off the ability of anyone that's in the active. 90 to the active and a 30 damage, 3 damage counts get placed, or 2 I should say, get placed as well.
So you take a prize, and you're turning off the ability of active Pokemon, but Energy Gusting will end the game here. Energy Gusting will get the Charizard.
Oh, that's Vacuum's going to KO the Pidge.
There we go. Lost Vacuum KOs the Drifloon, and now we just need an Energy 50-50 chance. It's a ball! It's a oh, God, don't do this to a Thor! Oh, got the wrong one! Oh, that would have been game!
Woohoo! Get close to that, folks!
Oh, that was a moment for the stream, Tord, ever the showman. But I don't think he's got a Bravery Charm and Thorton in hand now. I don't think he can win the game. And Fabian, I mean, it's not over yet, because it was the Drifloon that was the threat to Charizard. But he KO'd the Drifloon by using Lost Zone to get rid of the Hero's Cake, bringing down the HP, took a prize, were with Fire Energy, it would have been game. But he couldn't attack with Charizard, so we carry on, and Fabian plays an Iono. Both these players are getting a single card. Curlier would be actually pointless. It is a Curlier, and it's pointless.
So we're going to see a retreat to Mimikyu. Look, that force the Gust plus energy for 1 card hand. What have we got, Tord? What have we got? Oh, it's now the Fire Energy, funny enough.
2 Fire Energy, but nothing else.
Fire Energy.
Oh, that's frustrating when your hand is just now to Fire Energy. Oh, man.
You're going to see the instant charge to draw free.
Draw free, end your turn. This is it for Fabian. You need, I mean,
Can discard up to refinement, though. 2 cards on top, Fabian. Counter catcher, can't use that. And Buddy-Buddy Poffin.
Which?
Oh, no, is that Pal Pad? Sorry, I can't.
No, Buddy-Buddy Poffin doesn't really do very much. So it looks, was that just a gesture back towards Tord?
It was.
Rotom is helping out. Tord is going to draw out of this sooner or later with that Rotom drawing an extra 3 cards per turn. He just needs any gusting whatsoever. He's only got 1 prize remaining to take, but that Mimikyu is not going to let him take it as it stands. He's got a bunch of cards in hand. There is no gusting.
I guess there's a world in which, if you were to grab back that Thorton as well, you're throwing away Rotom V. Oh, no, wait, the Charizard discard point, was it? Oh, no, it's not the Radiant Charizard. There it is. And yep, there we go. That's going to wrap. Obviously, we'll see the retreat into the Radiant Charizard attack combustion blast as Tord Reklev takes our Swiss round 4 feature match game 1.